Alright, so here is the video tutorial for editing movies inside of Adobe and exporting them all as well too. So what you're gonna want to do first of all is find your videos on a folder. Just find wherever you save them. Uh, go to my computer and just click around wherever you've saved the video, and then just keep scrolling through the folders until you find it. And once you're at the folder with all your videos, what you're gonna want to do is right click the video and hit properties. You're gonna need to know these details just to uh, set up your video file in Adobe. So what you're gonna want to know is your frame width and frame height. This is 1920 by 1080, and then you're gonna also want to know your frame rate down here, which is 23 seconds, 23 frames per second. So keep in mind those two information things when you're creating your file inside the video program. So after you have this and you have your videos, you're gonna want to open up Adobe Premiere, which in my case is just an icon on the desktop. And let's open that up. So once you get here, you're gonna want to click New Project, and down here, where my mouse is your where it's gonna save to. So you can just change that location to wherever you want to on your computer. I'll just keep it in the same place for me for now, and then you can just title it instructions for video editing. Save that. You can pretty much keep all of these other things just at their default settings, and after that click OK. And now here is where you're gonna take your settings into action. So you're gonna wanna set the click general on top from here and set the frames per second right here at time base to whatever you need it to be. So 23 seconds, 23 frames per second was mine, so I'll change it to 23. And then you're gonna change your frame size right here. You have your horizontal one, which was 1920 by 1080, vertical one right here. Or if you know what you want to do, you can click one of the presets in the presets tab up here, and once you're done with that, you can just click OK, and now you are in the video editing place. So once you get here, the way you import your videos is you can either go to the bottom left over here and click the media browser button on the bottom left, and it'll show all your hard drive partitions and your different folders and stuff. So you can just scroll through them. In my case, it's like G videos, and then you can just kind of just scroll through all the same folders. Or what's easier is if you have it up over here. Or actually, let me finish this down here. So here's all my videos, January 2012, right here. So once you find like the video you want down here, from searching for it, you can just click and drag to the upper right into this box, like just drag it into this area. So like click down here and drag into the area, and you should be good. Or what you could do is, let me just delete this real fast. Or what you could do is, if you have the folder up, you can just click it from here and drag and that'll have your video right there. Once you're set with that, you can take this video and drag it down here. So a few things to mention with this stuff down here is your scroll bar down here adjusts the height or the zoom of the video. So if you have a lot of videos or a little video, you just zoom in and out accordingly if you want to edit more accurately and stuff. These top 3 bars over here are going to be your videos. So video 1, video 2, video 3. So you can stack videos on top of each other. And all your bottom stuff is all your audio editing things. So once you get a video into the timeline, and you want to cut it up, your main tool to cut videos is going to be this button down here. It kind of has a razor. It's called the razor tool. It's on your bottom right. The shortcut is C, and you're going to want to click that down there, and pretty much wherever you are on the video is where it cuts it. So I can cut it right there, cut it right there, and if you click back to your regular tool from the bottom right, which is V, you can press V too as a shortcut. These are now separated, as this one's together still, and these are all separated. So that's basic cutting. So you can move these around and just play with them, order them however you like. And if you do have a cut of a video like this one, or I'll use this one right here, you can extend it some more by just clicking and dragging the edge if you'd like that, and then you can just move it around. And another thing with the videos is if you click effects over here on your bottom left, the tab over here by my mouse again, click effects, and you have audio effects and video effects. So with your video effects, let's say we can just use a like a blur, camera blur. And if you find the effect you want, you can just click and then drag it on top of the video that you want. So a thing will show up on your top right, and on your top right you have these different options. Like Gaussian blur was what I added, and you can just adjust the settings in whatever you're using, whatever effect you're using. So you can stack effects, like you can put ghost on here too, and then it'll just be different things. So that's how you do effects. And yeah, and also to move around in the timeline, you can just click on this top here, click this button, and it goes around. And then from that, so you have your effects. If you want to just take them out, you can just click them and click delete on your keyboard, and delete again. And yeah, so you can move them around. So with playback options, if you want to start from the beginning, you can click home on your keyboard, and then spacebar is the hotkey to just play the video. So it'll play the video up there. And yeah, so with that, you can, let's see, look at different things. You can play the video from here, also this middle button right here, and then you can also play in slow motion with this little slider right here. It just kind of plays it, or really fast. or backwards if you would like. So that is how you kind of move things around in the timeline. There are also audio effects, which do the same thing as video effects. So you can just click audio effects and click and drag, and it's the same thing. You can just change it up here. It'll be under audio effects this time. And yes, so that's basic cutting and moving around in the timeline. So once you have your completed video right here, or actually, let's see. So if you want to stack videos on top of each other, say like I just put a new video, you can just click the video and move it up. And you can click the audio and move it to different channels too, so they don't overlap. So then you can expand this track by just clicking this arrow on the video over here, and it'll be on top of the other videos. And if I just change the opacity, you can do it with this little line. I don't know if you can see it, but it can be in effects too. So it's under video effects, opacity right here, top left. I can change that. So you can see now that it's just overlaid. And then, yeah, that's just videos on top of each other, audio on top of each other as well. And once you have your final editing of all your video and things, what you're going to want to do is click File on the top right, go down to Export, and hit Media. So if you do that, or you can press Control M, that's the shortcut. So up here what you're going to want to do is change your format. So whatever format you want, if you want, you know, MP4, if you just want audio, you can do MP3, MPEG-2. Just so this is the format's another thing entirely, but what's safe to go with is either MPEG-4 or just H.264, or whatever it has default will be okay too. And then your preset, so in my case it's a 1080p video with 24 frames per second, so I can do that. You click this, it says output name down here. You can click that, choose the folder wherever you want to save it, and then you can change the name down here, tutorial video, change the name down there, click save, oops, and then here's all your, it's just a summary down here of your video settings and stuff. And you can come down here, it'll kind of give you a preview on the left of all this stuff that you're going to be recording. And it'll just pretty much take it to the end of the video, or wherever the videos are. And you can, after this, you can just click export down here, bottom right, click export, and it'll start rendering your video. And after you start rendering your video, that should be it. It should be all that you need, and you just wait a while and it'll be in whatever output folder you selected earlier. If you want to cancel, of course you can just cancel it right there. And yeah, that's how you edit videos in Adobe Premiere. Let's see what else. I guess if you want to save something, just save as, and it'll be a project file. Yeah, that should be it. All right.